You know when an episode starts with memories and soft music, you are in for something rough. Episode 10 really does feel like it was supposed to be an ending, and I was supposed to cry. I almost did right away. Milk says goodbye to Jungwoo and Choco right away, and leaves to go on a walk. He reflects how his love for Jungwoo was different than the way Choco felt for him, and finds himself at Uncle's cafe instead. We love a poetic moment. Milk admits he is not coming back and asks Uncle to look at him one more time. I am actually ready to tear up at this point too, because they have so much chemistry in just that interplay that I want them to have everything. Uncle does get his kiss, and I have the saddest butterflies in my tummy to ever float about. We return to Jungwoo and Choco, hoping that Milk made his trip safely. Jungwoo asks Choco to go for a walk, and my heart feels heavy because I feel like he has ulterior motives in that request. Choco and him are adorable. My worry proves correct because Jungwoo asks a defiant Choco to go. Watching Choco cry as he clings to Jungwoo, who is trying to hold back tears, is very hard on my heart, and that bitter feeling is right there. Choco agrees to leave so that Jungwoo doesn't hurt further and tells him that he loves him. They gut punch us with a line about Choco crying as Milk comforts him when they return to heaven, before we see Jungwoo returns home to cry too. We get flashbacks and I am sad, but also realize I didn't get a good Choco Jungwoo kiss the same way that I got a good Uncle Milk kiss, and I feel a little gypped and a lot sad. Jungwoo keeps hitting his head in sadness, and I think it must hurt. It seems they were really going for a bittersweet story with Choco Milkshake, and though my heart hurts, I really do think it's still worth the watch. The episode ends with a flashback to our trio talking about reincarnation. Milk wants to return as a cat again. Jungwoo is a human with the youngest place in a big family, and Choco as anything close to Jungwoo. It is definitely the bittersweet ending I had been dreading for about 4 episodes now. Here's the thing though, there's still one more episode. A newly acquired and expected episode as they split the last episode into 2. There must be something more to this than the bittersweet. And with a final note about reincarnation, I can't help but think we must be getting that happy ending. Am I delusional? Could I be completely wrong? Yes, but I don't think I am. How are we getting this happy ending? Well, I think we might be getting either they are allowed back, which would be a far-fetched dream. We see them thriving on heaven and earth, or most likely, I think we are getting that reincarnation storyline. Say we jump to some indistinct future. We get our newly reincarnated trio and Uncle for good measure. They are now all human, sorry Milk, with no memories of being pets. And we get a meet cute. We get a kiss. We get our couples, and I get a happy ending that solves everything that was going to be a little weird about these couples if they had stayed together from the start. I think this would be a win-win scenario, and I could see it working for this new episode 11. Can I just say, give it to me? The theory might be wrong, but either way, I want to know the ending. And truthfully, I do think we are getting the happier than I expected ending. Come on, episode 11.